right, everyone. Welcome to Overwatch Pretenders Finals Academy match between Behind Action Team and Lightbringers Legacy. We are here at 9 o'clock EST, bringing you the finals again for the Academy team. So both of these teams have worked their ways up through the season, played through the semifinals, and are here to duel it out tonight. Starting on Assault Escort maps. Looks like we're going to Eichenwald. Hope to see some good stuff coming out. I'm your host, Moshi Man, and I have a co-host here with me. I have Ronan.
We have me, Ronan. Thank you.
You know, I'm never good at introductions, whether I should say, yo, this is Ronan, or just say, I have my co-host, and let you introduce yourself, you know.
Yeah, and it's always kind of confusing to know whether you come in and say, you know, who you are, or you just let them say who you are. It's you know.
You know, it's just a coin toss. So
who knows? And it looks like we lost that 50-50.
You know, thanks for playing along. It's true.
We'll get them next time.
I definitely lost it.
It looks like Behind Action Team are still waiting for their 6th.
Fun facts, spicy hot info. The finals is going to be a 5v6 the whole time. So,
really or no?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. They don't have a 6th player that's going to show up. They had a member leave their team kind of like right before the match.
Oh.
And I believe they attempted to reschedule this match, but then nothing would work. So they just said, okay, we're going to go 5v6.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they want to bring the finals. You know, they want to still play it out, right? Like, they can't just be, oh, no, we're not going to play and just forfeit the finals.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so maybe they'll just have fun with it, and, you know, the Community League is all about getting better, and if one of their players couldn't stick it out for some reason, that's what happens, right? So,
you know, an interesting idea would be to have one of the players on Lightbringers Legacy not play, but I don't know. Actually, I think maybe the best course of action is just to play it out, see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's definitely going to lead to some interesting comps and gameplay, so
yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
If Behind Action Team want to win this game, they're going to have to play out of their minds. They're going to have to like go Super Saiyan Ultra and get, because they need to get the value of an extra player in their comp. It looks like Sim Bastion.
Yeah, they're running like a turtle comp. It's going to be kind of difficult unless they can really outrange the Goats comp that looks like Lightbringers is going to run. So if they can put Bastion on the high ground and not have to worry about being dove, which that's what they have to worry about, you know. They just speed boost Lucio, damage orb onto Bastion, fence matrix, bubble.
And and they're missing a support here too, so it's going to be really important that the players on Behind Action Team don't take a lot of damage, because Mercy solo healing isn't tremendous.
Yeah, it's not easy. I think the addition of the nerf to defense matrix, because we are on the newest patch, is going to be one leg up that Behind Action Team might have. Looks like they're going in around the left side here. Just gonna kind of rotate around, get on the short side of Bastion, but they do teleport up to the high ground, which is really smart play. I think they may have anticipated this and have practiced it. So, looking a little scattered here, but they did get 2 kills. TiVo, both tanks down. This is just going to be cleanup from... Oh, but they had to get on the point. Oh my gosh, it looks like they turned it around.
Yeah, that was a really clean rotation through the sim turret up on high ground, and they got a lot of picks. That sort of looked like the loss of that extra player, like, kind of bit them on the butt there, because they had 2 opening picks, and then they lost 2 right off the bat. The Mercy solo heals is definitely hard when your team's taking a lot of damage. You're just kind of gonna go down really easily.
Yeah, I mean, even with that hind action team taking out the tank line of their opponents, it was really difficult. Oh, the charge, the charge.
That was just a simple charge at the Bastion.
Yep. All right, so it looks like the ult here coming out from Symmetra. Not going to stop too much as they just kind of walk past it.
Yeah, I wonder if they're swapping off of Symmetra.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very good on this point.
Yeah, Pharah is an interesting one. They're keeping the Bastion, and the Bastion's gonna die. This is all sorts of clustered right now.
Definitely, kind of trying to go for the Diva Bomb. It looked like didn't get too much value out of it there. It's like a 3v. It's like a 3v6.
Yeah,
so it's
and
really
nothing's
difficult.
dying.
Yeah.
And there goes the Mercy in the Pharah.
Here comes the Bastion ult. If he can get some good value from here, they may be able to, you know, defend against the assault here. But he just gets killed again by Gormagon. And Lightbringers just takes the point without too much of a
I don't
fight.
think they're going to be able to touch. It sort of looked like they kept like trickling in one after the other. I'm curious how serious Behind Action Team are playing this.
Right.
Because the odds of winning are so low.
Here comes a pretty big shatter on the back line, followed up by a Graviton. That's going to get everyone on blue
Oh,
team
the Diva
here.
Bomb?
Getting 2, that's pretty big, honestly.
Yeah, and it's just the Rissa Mercy trying to get out.
Yeah, they're probably gonna... Oh yeah, just kind of suicide. Bye, Mercy. You're getting staggered.
Wow, that was kind of a brutal stagger.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Lightbringers coming up right here on the last point. Active God missing.
Active God
shot
almost
against
killing the
Gormagon.
Zen.
I know, that was super important too. He's gonna have ultimate. Brigitte.
Active God.
Oh geez, sorry, not Brigitte. Orissa's ult coming out. Shield goes down. Shield go down. The tire gonna get Reinhardt.
He gets a
casual
kill.
mat.
You know, they've evened out the fight.
2v4. But they do have spawn
1v4.
advantage. Here comes 2 more players from the spawn. They've
It
got
looks like
May.
they're switching to like a stall comp.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they need to do at this point, I think. Active God just kind of getting beaten up. He hasn't really had the range to get his hook off. But now they are on full stall with Hammond and May. So May goes down. Hammond is getting pretty low. Diva Bomb on the point's going to drive everyone off. Wow, Junkrat does survive, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. Lightbringers winning 6v5, pushing 2.3.
Yeah. Interesting phase of that map.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do 5v6?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the hard part. I respect that they're trying to, you know, pull out the Bastion in the sim, but it's such an uphill climb when you're down 1. I know you probably had those situations where somebody leaves in your comp game and you don't win those. You don't win those games where somebody leaves in your comp games.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Especially when, you know, you're coordinating with 6 people. Like, you have coordinated plans with all these people, and when you have a cog in the machine, if you will, gone, it's rough.
Oh yeah, it's rough. It's hugely rough. Like, there's no way to really recover. But you know, they're gonna do their best. And,
Yeah,
put on the best show for you guys, and looks like they're running triple DPS, single tank, and single healer. So that's gonna be interesting against goats here. They're gonna have to do a lot of shield break, a lot of good positioning. You know, 345 is a quick time, but they may just end up not having the damage push through. But Mercy may be able to work with that and, you know, out damage some of the tanks.
Yeah, and I mean, even a player down, I still think it's possible to capture some of these points and push the payload.
Oh, totally. So Sombra looking to go around the back line. Probably going to hack the Rhine Shield. They've rotated to the far side. Casual Matt kind of alone. Pharah's on the back line.
The Pharah almost dying there to the D.Va.
Yeah, the damage orb is really potent there.
I'm out of here.
Lightbringers Legacy doing a good job of staying pretty close together on the point. They're really splitting off too far.
Yeah, and that would probably be their downfall. Like if they get split up. Ooh, J-Lot going down to Ray and
the Mercy dying there, they gotta get out. There's no way they're gonna do anything without their Mercy. But it looks like they're still staying in the fight, maybe getting ult charge, some additional value.
Yeah, Pharah can honestly just kind of farm ult charge here. Like D.Va's the only one that can really contest alongside Zenyatta, so they need all the ult charge they can get.
Yeah.
But as you can see, they had 2 ults.
Sorry, I was gonna say I expect any fights that they're gonna win are gonna be lots of ultimates being used. Just kind of an ultimate fiesta, killing people.
Yeah, they pretty much have to do it that way. So it looks like they know that Pharah has ult. They're backing up into the corner, trying to bait them in. Visor comes out here from some Soldier. Justice on the back line goes right down to Brigitte. Soldier not getting anyone, and J-Lot, you're looking for the res here on Pharah. She's up in the air. So Lightbringers taking out pretty much everyone important on the behind action team.
Yeah, it's as simple as, you know, Lucio beat dropping the Visor, and the Visor's never going to do enough damage to kill anything through the beat.
Yeah. So right on that first ult interaction, Lightbringers has 4 ults, and they only have 1 here on Lightbringers, or on behind action team.
Phil9 might have fat-fingered his Hammond mines.
Yeah, it looked like he might have been trying to go for the grapple. Big MP actually here from Harmony Bot, getting pretty much everyone on Lightbringers.
Yeah, there wasn't enough there.
Yeah. The mines honestly would have been pretty good with that, because as you can see, I think because Lightbringers is in this little cubby hole, right? And if those mines go right out in front of the cubby hole without a shield or anything, they might actually be in trouble.
But alas,
yeah, they're just really just waiting.
Oh, huge! My word!
That is a massive barrage.
Far from behind, nobody was ready for it.
I know, they did a great job there of distracting. Soldier and Harmony Bot on Sombra are going to push up here onto the high ground, maybe try to get some picks and stagger some supports, but that is a huge push. This may have just been made into a real game.
Yeah, and honestly, I think we're going to see most fights won because of Barrage. It's going to be really hard to get too much value in a down 1 already, and the hardest part is in Overwatch it's really hard to win 5v6 and impossible to win 4v6. So if anybody in behind action team dies first, the fight is essentially immediately lost, and they need to get out immediately.
Yeah, they're super fragile right now, not just because of their numbers, but what they're required to play because of their low numbers. Like, it's just a really fragile comp. It's high burst damage, potentially high damage in general, but it's low sustain, so they have to take them by surprise. Here comes the mines and the shatter out. Reinhardt goes down to the mines. That's an interesting pick. Also taking out Sonny on Brigitte. So there's 5 down from Lightbringers.
That was a really solid push. The mines went up, slammed down onto the Rhine. The Rhine just kind of died.
It's going to be hard for them, I think, to push under the final point. I mean, that was great, but they have to do that again.
Yeah, because there's going to be a decent recontest here.
Yeah, it's going to be 5v5, basically even, so Reinhardt kind of looking trapped outside here. Casual Matt.
Really good kill on the Brig that was kind of exposed. Big EMP.
Oh my god. Another huge barrage, getting 3 as they walk out the door. That's the whole tank line and Gormagon. They're basically going as fast as they can here. This is amazing. I'm
pretty impressed right now from behind actions team. Down
this is
one,
awesome.
they're still finding picks and getting huge ultimates.
Yeah, I mean, just goes to show that they know what they're doing. You know, even though they lost a player, they're not going to let it handicap them. Hammond slamming in on the back line. Here's the grab, getting the Mercy, and the Diva Bomb getting just the Mercy, but Phil Nye also goes down. So that's gonna make it so, you know, they have to regroup here. But it did you know, force Lightbringers to use some ults, which is exactly what Behind Action Team wants, I think.
Yeah, and if you're Lightbringers Legacy, you got to be aware that there's a visor coming out and mines, so you need to use your support ults accordingly. And Sombra gets caught out and dies.
Yeah, the Sombra is really high risk, high reward, and I don't know if they can afford that because they have Brigitte and they have McCree now. So
Yeah.
Oh, we do have a comp switch up from Behind Action Team. As you can see, they're now running Moira.
Really big mines.
Huge mines. That wall is cutting off Reinhardt. Are they going to be able to get him out? He's now frozen. Gets healed by Brigitte. Defense Matrix also saving him.
Man,
Into the iris.
it's just so hard when you lose a player. The two-man down is just too much to overcome.
Yeah, that's
need to
too
get out here.
difficult. Scratchamari going down alongside Phil Nye there. They were both in pretty deep though.
Is Active God gonna be able to get out?
No. Tiva with the big stagger. That McCree bullets, you know, ice doesn't beat bullets all the time. So they got about 45 seconds here. They pushed it pretty far, but if they can't push it any further, they're gonna lose. So they're gonna have to bring out the Mayall. They're gonna face a Shatter and a. Oh, looks like Reinhardt's gonna try to go for the Shatter on the far side here. May is looking for the freeze. Ooh, Casual Mat is hacked and goes down. This is weird.
Still nice 1 HP though. He's gonna have to get healed up if they want to get in, and the Moira's across the map. It looks like Moira's rotating actually to heal the hamster.
Partybot's the only one going down. There's a bunch of people frozen. 3 down from Lightbringer's team. McCree looking for the ult. Taking out Scratchamari. Phil Nye did get healed up here.
That's a big, enormous shatter.
Yeah, that's huge on the cart. And without res, they're not going to be able to bring out that May and kind of have the time. Man, spawn advantage is just huge here.
Yeah, it's brutal.
This tire could be huge value. Oh, but it gets taken out. I think that was the point where they could have won. If they could have gotten 2 or 3 off the tire.
I think
maybe.
the tail of the tape for this game is all 6 members of Lightbringers Legacy on the cart, and like 3 of them from Band Action Team. That would be the tail of the tape.
Well, that was a really good show.
That was a really
Legacy.
good show. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Behind Action Team.
Yeah, really good stuff, guys. Thanks for playing serious, because it's not always easy.
No.
All right, here's the highlight of that huge barrage. Just
Wow,
sneaks
they
right up.
didn't even know.
Yeah, no idea.
They lacked the critical information.
Yeah, I mean they were doing a really good job of playing together, but they put themselves in that small area there, and it just, you know, it was bait, right? So
Yeah. You know what I would like to see? I'd like to see a swap off the Sombra, I think, because the Sombra works so well a lot of the times because before you hack anybody, it's essentially like a 5v6 if they take a fight, but as soon as you come in, it's a 6v6. I think the problems right now is that right now it's basically a 4v6, and then when Harmony Bot comes in, it's like a 5v6. And I think it's too hard for the other members of Behind Action Team to get any value because of how easy it is to focus them.
right, so they need that 5th member all the time.
Yeah. I just think Sombra might not be a tremendously good pick when you're down 1, I think.
I would agree with that. I think that's true.
But it's so hard sometimes because you have all these, you know, strategies that you practice, you know, all week, and then, you know, a curveball is thrown your way, and maybe those strategies aren't the best anymore. So
Yeah, I know.
maybe it is the right play to play the Sombra if you practiced it and not play. But it looks like they made a lot of swaps that maybe they were prepared to make those swaps, or because it looked like just kind of were playing random heroes near the end that almost got a lot of value. You know, if the Riptire gets like 2 kills there, maybe they can push. But
Right, yeah. I mean, they need to have everyone they can.
yeah.
Well, looks like we're going to Lijiang Tower here for the second round of Lightbringers Legacy versus Behind Action Team. This is the finals of Overwatch Pretenders. We are a cool Discord server. You should definitely check us out. We got teams for you to get
Very cool.
recruited. Yeah, I know, right? We are the coolest.
And I will say, usually it's a 6v6.
Yeah,
This is
that is true. It's
a
not like they're
rare
playing
game.
Yeah, they're not playing with a handicap on purpose here. They had one of their players quit right before the end of the season, so they're just taking this in stride and giving it their, playing with their heart out. So
Unfortunate circumstances.
yeah, definitely. But that doesn't mean they can't bring the fight to Lightbringers as we saw in round 1.
No, and if anything, if Behind Action Team win any of these maps, I would be flabbergasted. Because right now Behind Action Team are playing pretty impressively for playing a man down.
Yeah, I agree. It's easy to see a lot of progress on the assault and the payload maps, and then easy to just get completely shut down on control point maps or attack defense maps, because it's all make or break. It's not progress. It's not it's not incremental progress.
Yeah.
It's almost all or nothing. So I think their best chances are probably on those assault maps. But we'll see.
Looks like Onagoats coming out from Lightbringers Legacy.
Act of God kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, and the Ana's dead first.
All right, we got.
There might be a chance here.
Oh, Shekel down. It's now a 4v4.
Wow, Scraw is actually making quick work of all these players on Lightbringers Legacy.
Pharah is super strong against goats if, especially with that Diva nerf, can just kind of float up in the air there. Sonny going down, Diva out of mech. Oh my god, that's a quick barrage.
Wow, that sleep was incredible.
Yeah, that was an incredible reaction time there.
Yeah, I know, like...
What was that? Gormagone? Jeez, Gormagone. Go play in Diamond.
go to Diamond already.
That is something that's pretty interesting. A lot of these Academy players will probably be moving up next season, and that's the whole idea, right? Is we want to have them improve and then move on to the main teams,
and then they'll improve from that and leave the league. I guess.
BGM, bro. They'll BGM. Just
wow, the mines are covering the entire point.
Yeah, that's gonna do some damage. TiVo getting hit by that. Ray pretty low.
Wow, they res the hamster.
Tyre taking out Gormagone. This didn't still make it like a 5v3.
Yeah, the Nano Zarya on the point is just too strong, killing everything in sight. Misses the grav, didn't need to hit the grav.
Yeah, there's a lot of forgiveness here in this kind of situation.
Act of God is kind of staggering himself right now on the outside. I'd really like to see him just kind of die or get out. Oh, he's gonna fall.
Oh my gosh, dude. He keeps getting booped.
The Act of God minigames here are...
Oh my god. What is going on?
It looks like he's looking for maybe some Reddit boops on the outside. Huge slam.
Oh, big slam. Phil9 going down.
Shatters the hamster.
Yeah, Act of God definitely looking for some environmental kills here. Junkrat kind of just spamming mines under the point on the far side. Not really able to get in from all the spam. This is where Goats, I think, excels, is they're able to just kind of hole up in this point, and Behind Action Team can't use any sort of range.
Yeah.
Well,
And it really does seem like they're negating almost all of the value out of Junkrat and Pharah here. Like, they're all standing in spots without gonna take a lot of spam, and
defense matrix.
defense matrix and Zarya.
Yep, that's going to make round 1 for Lightbringers Legacy. Good job from both teams. Always exciting.
Always exciting.
Never a dull moment. Here at
Never a
Overwatch
dull
Pretenders.
moment. I don't know. I'm trying to like theory craft in my head.
I know,
a composition for behind action team to run here that would give them a good shot at winning. But the thing is, if you think of a comp where a 5v6 could win, imagine if you added a character to that comp. Like, it's too hard to imagine what's going through their heads right now as they're trying to come up with a comp to beat goats.
I know, which is one of their premier, you know, comps for
Yeah.
Overwatch. It's just, oof. But it looks like they've decided to go with Doomfist, Orisa, Bastion, and Ashe. Though definitely going to try to use their range and their spam to chip away and then dive in. But Goats just kind of walking up to. Oh, he missed.
It didn't even need the charge.
TiVo taking Harmony Bot right out. That's crazy.
And they're already getting pushed out of choke.
Looks like we got a pause. That probably means we have a disconnect.
I think Djibouti joined the game to spectate, and because it's 5v6, they automatically joined the game.
I see.
So we had to get them out of there onto the spectators.
Well, looks like we're resuming here shortly. No worries.
Looks like they're just trying to run away with their lives intact.
Yeah, definitely going to be pushed back by the Goats. So if Roadhog can get like a... Oh, there's a hook on the Reinhardt.
Right in the face. Too
I
much
know.
damage.
Yeah, Brigitte and Anna is just too much.
Wow. Active
Barrier's
got
down.
these hooks.
Yeah, I know. He keeps timing them just right. Here's a big nano Rhino. He's just going to try to walk in there, I think. His shield is now broken. Harmony Bot going down. Gorma going on the back line getting taken out. And behind action team getting pushed off the point. Or off the map and into spawn.
It's so hard getting that Bastion into that choke, because in order to get that Bastion in, you have to, you know, stand up, walk over, and then set down. And during that time, the Ghost is just going to run into you. Not going to give you a chance to set up your Bastion.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to walk in, the Ghost can just stand in the corner. Like, there's
They'll
no
just
problem.
wait.
I really like this. The Hamster going to point, forcing rotations. If you look, you know, Lightbringers Legacy, they're dropping all the way back to point. They solo grab the Hamster, you know.
Bob comes onto the point, but he gets slept. This is actually going to be interesting if we can put enough pressure on the backside of them while they rotate through. Bob's still around, and Bob's gone. So it was a good try there. It looks like they're going to just get shattered here on the backline. Reinhardt just able to walk up and shatter. You know, without the shield, it's going to be difficult.
Shield. Too easy.
Yeah, Lightbringers is about 85% here. Not a ton of contesting from behind action team. Kind of on the high ground there. I think something that might have worked. Oh, Bob is up again?
Bob's up on top, and Diva Bomb's just gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing though. That was an insanely fast Bob from Scratchamari there.
Yeah, and an interesting thing is that when Ashe came out, it was actually theory crafted that Ashe was gonna counter goats because of dynamite. You know, you throw the dynamite, hit 6 people, has to be good, right?
Right. Not quite good enough.
What it mostly does is it lets the supports from goats charge support ultimates.
Yeah, which makes complete sense in the long run. Okay, guys, Lightbringers Legacy taking map 2 on Lijiang Tower. TiVo, play the game. Some spicy Lucio environmental kills here from from Zarya.
You know, it really is a shame that Behind Action Team lost a player, because I think they're playing fairly well for losing a player, and it'd be interesting to see the results if they, you know, had that sixth.
I know, right?
know.
Like, it would have been really close.
I think it would have been pretty close. Because I don't know about you, but like, if it was going to be a roll with 6v6, then there's no way it would have been anywhere near close 6v5. And especially in Eichenwald, 5 people can still push onto a point and capture it. And that's just something that's kind of hard in Control to do, especially when goats take the point. It's going to be like a nightmare to get in.
Yeah, it's basically impossible. Huh. All right, so this is the time that we usually schedule halftime, but both teams are going to looking like they're going to want to skip halftime today. So they just gonna play it through. Gonna take a little.
And that's totally understandable.
Yeah, just a 1 minute break, kind of take a breather.
If you're on Lightbringers Legacy, you don't really need to make adjustments. You're playing goats and you're playing goats well. You know, keep doing it. And if you're behind Action Team, any adjustments that could be made aren't going to be optimal anyways. So you might as well run with it.
Yeah, they're going to have to pretty much be on the fly. So, I mean, yeah. You mentioned earlier that having 6v6 would have been nice, but I think Behind Action Team, their philosophy is super different from Lightbringers. So Lightbringers really wants to play goats all the time, right? Like, it seems that way. I've seen that in the past. In the league, they've been playing goats consistently. And Behind Action Team has had a lot of variance in their composition. So as you can see, you know, they were playing Pharah really well, really high skill Pharah. Even Ashe was getting a lot of value. The Junkrat, like, you can tell that they've been playing not just goats. And I think that would have made it really interesting to see this finals at a full scale. So yeah,
that would have been really interesting to see, like, goats versus full anti-goats, to see who would prevail.
Just a quick update from the box. We have Lightbringers Legacy 2-0 versus Behind Action Team. So it looks like we had a little error on the scoreboard there. Behind Action Team does not have any points yet. Lightbringers Legacy currently 2-0. So just a little technical error on our side there. Want to let you guys know.
And I'm really, really glad. I don't know. I think Behind Action Team usually plays a sort of anti-goat style, but I'm really glad they're not just simply playing goats minus a person, like minus a Zen or a Brig or something, because, you know, goats, you absolutely need all 6 players working in conjunction. You can't miss one and just play, you know, five player goats. Doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. That would be awful.
Imagine if Overwatch was 5v5. Imagine how different it would be.
Yeah, I know, right? You'd have to have one role for, like, something.
Yeah.
Like, imagine having one tank.
Oh, trust me. In my games, it's already like that. Don't worry about it.
You'd probably end up with one DPS, because tanks are just so good at holding positions and stuff.
Yeah, maybe. If what a lot of people say comes true, and the next meta is triple DPS, which people say is really strong now, I'm curious if you would just play, like, 3 DPS, 1 tank, 1 support. I don't know. That doesn't seem good. This is all very, like, theory crafty stuff.
Yeah.
Because the game is, I don't know. I don't want to say never going to 5v5, because you can't trust game developers nowadays with what they're going to do.
Sure. I see that. I mean, you know, it might be interesting to have, like, a arcade version where it's 5v5.
Oh, yeah. Or like a like, you know how arcade introduces competitive seasons of different game types and
Oh,
variants.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a really interesting season. Comp 5v5.
Yeah,
Make
that'd
it
be
happen,
crazy.
Blizzard.
Yeah, let's see it. I hope
You
you're
know-
watching our stream here, Blizzard.
Yeah, hopefully. I really like this. Going up way up top.
Oh yeah,
It looks
they have
like-
that. They have the sim teleporter, so they can just kind of move around.
Is the Reinhardt gonna go up top? Oh, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's
Looks
going
like
on.
they have moved positions.
It looks like there's 3 layers of defense, and the Pharah is already dead. Wow.
Yeah, Pharah down. Scratch and Mari also getting TiVo on Genji.
I'm really confused why the Reinhardt isn't with the Bastion.
I know, the Pharah is really just able to spam rockets at him.
The Bastion jumped down, and the Rein.
Well, they wanted to go up there.
Some communication errors, perhaps.
That's alright. Alright, looks like
Wall 'em off.
Lightbringers pushing in. Wall them off. What do they go to the right here? They've got 4 in on the left side. Genji in on the right side.
Yeah, the Genji's. It doesn't look like anybody sees the Genji on the Bastion. Genji's wreaking all sorts of havoc.
Yeah, not too much they can do about it here. They're kind of getting pincered. Reinhardt going for the big charge.
Reinhardt gets pinned. They walled off their own Bastion. No.
I think they really wanted to kill the opposing Reinhardt and res their own Reinhardt, which honestly isn't unsmart. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
that is an alright idea. But right now they're down 1. I would really like to see Phil Nye pull up the pistol. There we go.
Yeah,
That's what I like
yeah.
to see.
Get that far. May
And that's a
freezing
really
ray.
good wall, walling off the Diva.
Perfect. TiVo the only one getting on the point here. No healing for Diva as she gets demagged. J-Lot now asleep. They're kind of relying on J-Lot for DPS here. So he's getting slept super frequently. Oh, both supports getting trapped in that May
Really
ultimate.
good Blizzard. I'm really impressed with Active Gods May right now. And is this Genji gonna get a lot of value? Kills the Rein.
Seems like it. They don't really... Oh, there we go. Just kind of getting one there.
And
Taking out
res.
J-Lot.
I'm
Res?
incredibly impressed.
Yeah, this is a really great. The res is honestly super huge. I think res is going to pull them to victory, or at least to be able to contest here, because res is almost like having a sixth man.
It's like that 6th player is the res.
Right, because as soon as they commit resources to taking out one player, it's like it doesn't matter.
I wonder, is J-Lot going for like a sneaky shatter play here?
Yeah, I think he's going for like a back shatter, and they're going to kind of try to May wall.
Leona's just gonna die. Wait, they don't see the Rein.
Oh my gosh,
Shatters
Justice.
too. But the Pharah
Just-
kills everybody on point.
Oh jeez, what is happening? Symmetra alone on point, facing against that Mercy, going down. She just pulls her pistol out, and there's the team wipe that we were
Man,
looking for.
I respect, the shatter from behind, but I think with a Bastion, you really need to have your Rein no matter what, standing with Bastion.
Yeah, the shield makes it so strong. They have to commit so many resources to hitting on that Bastion. It's just like, whew. That's where
I
your
like-
counterplay comes in.
I like how they're playing this so far. Ash top right, Junkrat top left, Sim turrets on point. I dig it.
Yeah, kind of some crossfire there. Make them commit to one side, because that's one thing Goats probably struggles with here is, kind of outranging and committing. But as
And
you can see
interestingly
there,
enough, they actually swapped off goats onto a 2-2-2 comp.
I do see that now. Tank's coming on the low ground here.
I like it. They get to point with the least amount of spam.
Yeah, definitely a wise decision. Oh, the Shatter trying to come out here from
Really good timing by J-Lot on that gold.
Yeah,
And-
seriously. Orisa does go down. There are 4 down on behind Action
TiVo
Team.
is an absolute madman, killing every single player.
Oh my god. Mercy having to Valk to get back to the point. She goes down early though, and that's going to be
Wow.
Lightbringers taking round 1.
And that's the power of snipers in this game. Sometimes, if your Widow clicks everybody's head, you just kind of win. And that's exactly what TiVo did.
That was a pretty impressive spree of shots there though. I mean, I gotta say.
At first, I was kind of confused how everybody was dying, and then I
Yeah.
looked. Top right, TiVo's killing everybody.
Yeah, when they don't have the ability to contest, you know, Ash went down like first or second, I think. So
Yeah, and their comp was pretty weak to double sniper. They were expecting them to keep goats. They made a smart swap, and it paid off.
right, even in the 5v6, right? Like you could tell that
Even
it
in
was
the
effective.
5v6.
It was just amplified by that fact.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what Hand Action Team pull out on this attack. I wouldn't be surprised if they went Bastion Sim still, teleport straight to point.
Yeah, it can work. It's hard to do against goats if goats actually stands on the point, but
Oh, they're playing goats.
oh my
no.
gosh.
They're doing what I said to not do.
Well, we'll see how it works out. Maybe, you know.
I'm curious. I really am curious to see. I do think that the smartest swap off is the Diva, although I was swapping off the Lucio. You need the Lucio.
Yeah.
This
They
is
have-
basically really slow goats without a Lucio.
Yeah, basically, yeah, seriously. And they're going to have Ana, and they're going to have... Yeah, this is going to be really difficult for Lightbringers.
Yeah.
Again, of course, but...
Slap me surely if this works.
All right, let's see how it goes. Lightbringers on 2-2-2 with Sombra, so...
Yeah, they're so slow. Getting through the choke.
They are through the choke. Casual Mat going down, Scratch Murray also getting
Ryan.
shot. Yeah, they killed the Ryan. That's important. Tivo taking out Phil Nye from the back line. Diva out of mech, and J-Lot also down. This is going to be basically a team wipe here from Lightbringers.
Yeah, I just can't see how they're going to get through this choke. I wonder if they decided together, you know, hey, let's play goats, and they don't realize that they're missing the Lucio in this comp. I wonder if they're just kind of like, yep, we're playing goats -1, but they don't realize that it's Lucio that they're missing. Like the
Lucio makes goats work.
yeah.
I'll show them.
I don't know. I'd really like to see Active God switch to Lucio, but they're going to keep going.
Yeah, they've got 3 minutes. They're going to try again. Sonny going to scout him out here, looking for a good hack. Diva up on the high ground, trying to get some spam in there. No picks yet.
Zenyatta's 1 HP.
Big anti onto Reinhardt there, and there's 3 down.
Yeah. Pushes
4
over.
down. Yep.
Active
Fight's
God
over.
getting staggered.
Again.
Smart of him to hop off. Big brain.
Basically, the biggest.
And it's so hard, you know, it's hard to get your Reinhardt to swing into anything if he's not being sped. Like, they still don't have an ult in goats 2 fights in, and that's
know.
brutal.
Yeah, and Lightbringers is going to have 4. So the balance with goats, right, is like if you feed on goats, you get crushed, and that's kind of what's happening. You know, just because of the nature of this big hack here. Yeah, this is going to make it impossible for them to push. That's clean.
That was as crisp of an EMP shatter as you'll see in any league, I think.
Pretty
They
much.
just kind of all died.
Yep.
Well, they're coming up. They have shatter, they have trance, almost rally, almost bomb, almost grab.
Yeah, and only 1 support ult from Lightbringers, so maybe they can pull it through here. Probably about looking
waving
to
below.
build some energy. Sonny just standing on the bus here.
They, the Rens are looking at each other.
Hello! Going into the right room. Casual Matt getting stuck on the stairs as he attempts to charge.
Ooh, big sleep.
Yep.
Oh, he gets hacked mid-shatter and dies before trance.
Oh my gosh.
You hate to see it happen. I wonder
That
if
was
they commit
their
ult to this
chance.
fight or they just decide to die here. They do. Grab bomb. And it's gonna get blocked. He gets
It took out Sombra and Gormagone though.
How does that even happen?
Yeah, they were not behind the shield or in the grab, and maybe it was just too quick. Active God, the only one left on the point though.
It's still up 3 here. Staggering Baby Diva, and the Rhine is caught out of position.
Yeah, this is not a great idea.
Kills the Lucio. Shekel. Maybe they kill the Rhine.
Oh my gosh, it's 1 on point.
How is this happening?
Can they contest? What is this?
The Brig is alone on point.
Sonny looking for the hack. Gormagon coming back, being able to heal the Diva now. TiVo for some damage.
Active Gauntlet Reaper. Reaper behind. Bashes the soldier. Off my point.
Oh, yep. TiVo getting taken out, but Phil Knight, they're only
Great
healing
guys.
getting taken out now.
I'm worried what happens if Zarya dies. They get the
Reaper
point.
really needs to get a point. Reinhardt is back. It's 4v3.
Oh.
Yeah. The Shadow's gonna seal the deal there. Well, good attempt there from behind action team. You know, we thought they could bring it back and maybe get point 1, and that might have led to point 2, but their disadvantage is just too strong here.
Too strong. Give it up to Act of God though. His
Yeah, this
play
was
on the
huge.
defense was really impressive.
Yeah, this was a huge blizzard here. It definitely just won them the point.
Oh my goodness.
May's damage has been buffed, so, you know, it's like you have a little more flexibility with your aim, and you can kind of spam corners a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So, good games to have both teams. You know, Action News team, or Behind Action team, brought all they could with their 5 players, and Lightbringers Legacy, you know, they played seriously. So, like, both teams brought it despite being in kind of a weird situation. You know, this is the finals, so they were definitely hyped up about it beforehand, and I think that shows in their gameplay. So,
I really do, and you know, real kudos to Behind Action team for playing this one out. You know, I think it's really easy sometimes. You know, you're playing it without down a player, you might as well just like not try. Really big kudos to Behind Action team for putting in a lot of effort this match.
yeah, always fun to see. Hopefully they had a good attitude about it. You know, they're going to have next season, and so hopefully they can reform next season and have some good plays. So Lightbringers Legacy winning 3-0 over Behind Action team. This means Lightbringers Legacy is the Academy League champion for Overwatch Pretenders. So congratulations to them. They've, you know, fought hard throughout the season. Whether they had kind of a easy time in the finals, but it's not like they didn't have a hard time throughout the rest of the season. So
And I should mention that they are the first Academy team champions of Overwatch Pretenders. This is the first season that we introduced Academy teams.
100% right. Very exciting news. So they will always be remembered for this as long as Overwatch Pretenders exists. So I'm just going to take this time to plug the Discord and let you guys know where you can find us. So we are Overwatch Pretenders, and we have Twitter at OW Pretenders. YouTube is Overwatch Pretenders. You're here watching live on Twitch at Overwatch Pretenders. If you want to join the Discord, totally feel free to do that. You can get recruited onto a team. We have community pickup games that you can join, no problem. And overall, there's a bunch of great people. You could help us cast, you can help us stream. You know, we're all a big community here, so definitely check us out. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Moshi Man, and I have my co-host here signing off.
Ronan, signing off.
See you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good one.